Without a doubt, Nvidia is the dominant force when it comes to the GPU space. If you want a high-end gaming PC or a high-end graphics card, you go Nvidia. Now, AMD has tried to make some waves into that space, but they failed to capitalize off some of the mistakes Nvidia has made. Now, Nvidia's success has propelled them to the most valued company in the world, valued at over $3 trillion. And of course, off the heels of their success with their AI GPUs, that was one of the driving forces over the last few years. But Nvidia is not finished there. They're looking to get into the mobile space in terms of creating something new. Now, word on the street is that Nvidia is teaming up with MediaTek to create some type of chip that could disrupt the mobile gaming land space. So in this video, we're going to take a look at what information we have about this early chip. But before we dive deep into all the information, if you're new to this channel and enjoy staying up to date with the latest tech news, so you've landed at the right place, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. All right, let's dive into the details here. Rumored Nvidia APU is said to perform on par with the best mid-range GPU. Will gaming handhelds finally get the power they deserve? All right, this is an article out of laptopmag.com. Let's jump into this. Taiwanese media outlet UDN reported that Nvidia and MediaTek will launch a gaming APU together that's as powerful as the RTX 4070 gaming laptop. An APU is an accelerated processor unit that combines both the GPU and the CPU. So you only have to have one chip on there instead of two discrete chips. So that is obviously a plus, especially in the mobile space. Let's talk about a little bit what we know about it so far. One of the best parts about Nvidia's new APU is that it's based on the Blackwell architecture. Again, the same architecture that are in the RTX 500, 5000 cards, and as well as that architecture is based off of their AI GPUs. That means you'll get access to DLSS4 features like multi-frame generation. However, MediaTek and Nvidia are building this APU with ARM architecture. Sigh, yes, that is a little bit of a bad news. And basically what that means is that gaming on a Windows ARM laptop is downright terrible. I mean, it's just something you want to avoid. And the fact that Windows has to emulate on top of that, that introduces a lot of latency. So if you're trying to go with a gaming setup that requires low latency or play a game that requires low latency, gaming on an ARM computer is not the way to go. Just definitely want to stick with the x86 architecture. So it's pretty interesting that they chose to go that route, but we'll see if they can overcome some of those hurdles and make it something that is obviously more viable in the mobile space here. Let's continue. It's possible that Nvidia's APU could push the gaming and tech industry to finally solve that problem with ARM laptops. You could game on a MacBook since Apple Silicon is ARM based, but we all know, again, if you want a game, you're not going to go to a Windows machine. I mean, you're not going to go to an Apple machine. You're going to go to a Windows machine to get all your gaming needs that you want. We have some more information about the APU. This is another article leaked. Nvidia's mysterious new APU could shake up the laptop world. So Moore's Law is dead is over YouTube. He does a lot of great information about CPUs and stuff. So if you haven't checked him out, go check out his YouTube channel. A rough image of what could be a new Nvidia APU design for a gaming laptop is shown in the leak here. We'll post that picture here so you can see that. According to the leak, the APU may run between 80 and 120 watts. Now, the YouTuber expects that the company will be targeting a Q4 2025 or a Q1 2026 release for this new CPU or this new chip. Now, again, between Q4 and Q1 of 26, more likely, I'm thinking that it's going to probably come out in 2026. I just don't, I probably can't see them releasing it this year, but hey, I could be proven wrong. The leaks come from an Nvidia insider who tests APUs, so it seems pretty credible information. The APU is branded ENG sample on the image. It appears to have 8 modules surrounding the main chip. This could be the LPDDR5X memory modules that may be similar to what AMD is working on with the Strix Halos APUs. Now, however, AMD chips have an x86 architecture. Again, you see a lot of AMD chips in the mobile space. You see them with Asus ROG, Lenovo, So that is the go-to when you want to go to for gaming handhelds. When you take this into account, this could mean a huge breakthrough for gaming laptops. Think about it, there may be no extra heat from an discrete GPU. So again, like I said, because you have the APU, you don't have to worry about the GPU with extra heat, or you don't have to worry about cooling the GPU. So it could mean thinner, lighter, quieter laptops in the future. Improvements to the battery life as well. So again, without having that extra burn on the battery from the GPU, that could also improve run times in gaming laptops. That is definitely something that is to be looking out for. Now, back in 2023, rumors about Nvidia was working on an APU surfaced online. Then both AMD and Nvidia were rumored to be working on ARM processors for Windows. Now, judging by the leak and recent developments, it seems Nvidia is ready to move past its GPU-only focus and aim its brilliance at the Windows laptop world. And looking, they are going to be trying to claim a dominant role in that space. So this is going to be very interesting to see what Nvidia and MediaTek can do if they come out into this space and come out with a chip that is definitely on par with what AMD, or actually maybe even surpass it. Again, we don't have any information about any more detailed specs or any benchmarks about it, again, because it's probably not ready yet. But once we get the information, I definitely will be covering that. But let me know what you guys think about that, what Nvidia and MediaTek are trying to do. Drop down in the comment section, do you think this is something that is viable, or are you kind of put off by the fact that it is on an ARM-based architecture? Just let me know down in the comment section. Once again, thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. If you enjoyed this video and enjoy staying up to date with the latest tech news, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button. And chances are, if you enjoy this type of content, you may have friends or family that enjoy this type of content as well, so share this with them. Also, if you want to stay up to date with the latest tech news, head over to Sound30.com, where I curate and aggregate tech news from around the web covering Apple, Samsung, Google, Android, computing, and even more general tech news, all at the website Sound30.com. And for even more tech news in video form, check out one of these two videos right here. Until next video, guys, stay nerdy.